Hi guys, good morning. This is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. And for those of you that support me over on Patreon, thank you so very much for your subscriptions. This is the daily forecast for Tuesday the 19th of October. What is that noise? Oh, it's listening to me. Okay, this is for Tuesday. Sorry, my computer does weird things, this new computer. This is for Tuesday the 19th. Sorry there was no Monday reading. I got up yesterday. I had puppy stuff that I had to deal with, and I started cleaning the house, and I got way into doing that and forgot that I didn't film until like midway through the day. So there is no Monday reading. Sorry about that. Anyways, this is a broad spectrum reading for all signs. The message is more what's intended rather than the date that's placed on the video, so keep that in mind, and let's just see where we go. Please hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed the video. Share the video out if you see fit. Subscribe to the channel, all of that stuff. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. We've seen him before, this mule, pack mule, hardworking, slow-moving, persevering, methodical, sometimes, misinterpreted or could be seen as stubborn, but will get the job done, is dedicated to doing the job and doing it properly. Sunday's reading underneath this, we have that Knight of Swords, which is also that sort of service, loyalty, getting things done, sort of knight energy, right? The Knight of Swords tends to be a bit more critical, think more quickly, sometimes a little bit impatient, sometimes a little bit jumping the gun, jumping to conclusions or making the decision without thinking it all the way through. This Knight of Pentacles, though, is going to counterbalance that a little bit, and I actually kind of feel like these two might work really well together in getting us what it is that we want or what it is that we're working towards, right? Whether it's, for someone else, doing something for someone else and getting that accomplished, or for ourselves in getting what we need accomplished. I feel like these two knights kind of balance each other nicely. One is more intellectual, the other is more sort of material, right? But it's like our mind and our body are maybe working together physically and mentally to kind of serve the same purpose, if that makes sense. So I kind of like how this is coming out today. Actually, not kind of, I really do like it. I feel like this guy helps to ground that Knight of Swords from making any mistakes. He's going to be the one that reads the fine print, or looks at it from another angle, maybe all angles, much to sort of the Knight of Swords dismay. Like, we may want to move more swiftly or quickly or just make the decision and get it over with, right? That would be sort of Knight of Swords energy. But the Knight of Pentacles is like, no, wait, let me look at this one more time. Hold on, let me just double check this kind of energy, right? So if we find ourselves in a situation that feels slower than we would like, that would be the conflict that could arise between these two knights. But ultimately, the Knight of Pentacles says sort of like ease into it, rest into it, and move with it rather than trying to move around it or through it. Does that make sense? Set it to your pace or to your comfort, to your comfortability level. If slowing things down is not comfortable for you, I would look at that. That's also something that I would get from the Knight of Pentacles, is if a situation or a person or whatever we're working with today, it's slowing down, which would be representational of the Knight of Pentacles. If that bothers us, maybe because we're wanting to operate more with the Knight of Swords energy, then we may want to look at that. There might be something that we need to learn there or see there, and that's what the Knight of Pentacles is trying to slow us down to see. Does that make sense? So keep that in mind. Here is our card for the day. It's Eel. And I think we looked at Eel last time. What was Eel? Eel was some weird, like, secrets, deceit thing going on or something, wasn't it? it was what lurks, electricity, and dishonesty. That's right, dishonesty. I don't necessarily get that from this eel. I feel like this eel is trying to become complete. Like when I look at him, I see this sort of figure eight, which is similar to the symbol of the magician, right? That sort of intertwined, what goes around comes around, kind of everything has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Cycles, you know, I get that from this eel. And I feel like when I look at the two different nights and the eel being so close to almost being complete, it's that like maybe we're working within ourselves to find that completeness, you know, by getting our mind, our Knight of Pentacles, I'm sorry, our mind, our Knight of Swords, and then our body, our Knight of Pentacles, to work together to bring us about whatever it is that we need. I mean, if there is any dishonesty here, it would be more like, where are we being dishonest to ourselves? Where are we not wanting to look at what the Knight of Pentacles may want to slow us down to have to see, right? What are we trying to avoid by maybe trying to move too quickly or make split-second decisions that don't necessarily aren't as well thought through as they could be. That's kind of my feeling. Remember, we have that Four of Wands coming up in the midweek, so this should all turn, everything that's going on in these cards should bring us to some sort of like sense of joy, celebration, excitement by midweek. That would be that Four of Wands. So I kind of think like, just be patient, just keep sort of, you know, working at what you're working at. And remember that, you know, the more that you're sort of in harmony, the better off you're going to be. The more, you know, like, you know, I know that this eel represents for dishonesty or things like that, but, you know, wherever we can be in harmony with whatever our truth is, we're going to be better off in the long run, right? So let's look at the grounding stone for the day. And it is on obsidian, and the word is wisdom. Remember, we have that other stone from the week called, from the heart chakra, on malachite, which is energy, right? Using that compassion and that energy of the heart. There's also sort of wisdom in that, right? There's a wisdom in also the Knight of Swords, very much so, because he represents that sword's energy, that element of air. But there's also a wisdom and a patience in the Knight of Pentacles, right? That he's not going to be pushed forward until he's ready. He's not, and I feel like with this eel trying to complete this cycle, it's like maybe there's something we need to learn, we need to understand, we need to know at a very sort of real physical level. That would be the Knight of Pentacles energy too. That will give us the wisdom that we need, or the awareness that we need within, say, maybe a situation or with a person or at work or whatever, that will assist us in moving forward, right? So grounding in that, and grounding in our own personal wisdom of sort of what we know to be true, connecting it to that, you know, that malachite stone with the word energy on it. It's all about like sort of what we're putting out is what we're getting back. And so if we're putting out compassion, love, kindness, ideally we should be receiving that back from the world around us. That's kind of my idea of what's going on here. And that's sort of also the loop that that eel is creating. That is your forecast for the day. Sorry guys, I'm really tired this morning. I didn't do a charming last night. I wasn't feeling up for it. I'm not, I don't know. I'm just kind of, maybe this Mercury retrograde is having a bigger effect on me than I realize, but I'm just tired and I got to start my work week. So I'm going to shut this off now and get going with that. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. Share the video out with anybody that you think may be able to use it. I will be here tomorrow to see what next cards come out. And I look forward to seeing you guys then. Have a wonderful day today. Be patient with yourself and just enjoy what's going on around you. Take it at a leisurely pace. Don't rush yourself too much. That would be the goal here. All right? All right. Have a great day. And thank you so much. Take care. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye bye.